Hey guys, Ashen here, back with Hollow Knight. In the last episode, we went deep down into the abyss, the place where the rejected vessels are thrown, are cast away, and the shades lie there, wandering into that deep hole. But yeah, that place talks a lot about the lore of this game, and after that we got the shade cloak. Now we can actually go through enemies and through the black shadows. And what we are going to do is, when we are done with the first dreamer that we are going to take care of right now, we are going to backtrack and go through some of the uh, black shadows that we found. I don't think we found many. We found one in Fog Canyon that we just went through. One in Ancient Basin again. We got it, and there was one in Kingdom's Edge. So we might do that at the end of this episode. But for now, let's proceed. Before we actually go in deep down into the Dreamer's location, let's actually go back. We have something else to do in this place. This area, as you can see, there is a place to go down just here to the left. So here, as you can see, it's filled with acid water, and here we have some geo, and of course you can't cross that without going into the acid, so you need its must here. And this is actually, as you can see, the environment has changed, and this is actually a new place that we will go later. Maybe, I mean, not even that soon. We might actually fight all the dreamers and then go talk to, then go through this area, because that area is an end game area and the enemies are really difficult. So yeah, we'll keep that aside for just right now. But now let's actually go through this room right here, as you can see. So you can just dodge these I say dodge and then get hit. Dodge these electric charges by going through, but actually we want to go up because there is a small secret over there. Is it over here? I don't remember. Oh, it was over there, right? As you can see. So yeah, you can just take the bottom route, and here, not big, nothing too much. We have some of these cocoons, and we have a Harness seal, so 450 geo. And making our way further into the left, towards the left side. As you can see, this place is similar to the place that we were in. We refused to enter, more like, and that is actually this place. And as you can see, the door is locked. We could actually go here, but no, we won't take the route. Instead, we are going to go here to the left because there is something important waiting for us here. We can break this wooden support. These are the new enemies of this place. So we are in an overgrown mound, and if you know what these mounds are for, they will give us some new spells. So here we have this room with some flies. As you can see, this is again a small gauntlet, but this area will only be attacked, or this area is just filled with flies, more like. So no need to worry about difficult enemies. Let's take care of them quickly and easily, and yeah, that's it. So some more geo, and as we go down we can break this door. But here, as you can see, this is another kind of a snail shaman. Hear me. And here if we jump, we get the new spell Howling Wraiths, the new and the last spell. As you can see, this is an attack that actually deals damage to the top side or above you. So let's actually use it. And as you can see, as you can have a look at the shape of the spell itself, does this remind you of something? Yes, if you guessed it correctly. We can now go back to the abyss and to the left of that room, and we can get the upgraded version of this spell. So we might do that in this episode only, if we have time. Excuse me, that was rather unpleasant. And let's actually test the spell. I think these enemies respawn. Yeah, as you can see, that is very overpowered. That spell will damage everything that is up to the top side or above you. So now that is enough for Fog Canyon. The only thing that's left is to fight the Dreamer. So let's go and do that. So let's make our way to the top. Do we have to go top or do we have to go to the bottom side? So here we are. As you can see, Quirrell, Teacher's Archives, and yeah. So what I'm going to use is, yes, we need Shaman Stone, and what I'm going to do is remove Gathering Swarm and Wayward Compass for now, and we are going to put something like Mark of Pride, or we could also put something like Fragile Strength. I keep calling it Unbreakable Strength. That is very funny. So I'm actually going to use Mark of Pride. Mark of Pride increases the length, as you know, and it can be very helpful. So let's go down and proceed deeper into the layer of the first Dreamer. So here we have these electric charges again. Dodge them and you can find some of these jellyfishes. So there's nothing to the left or right side, it's just the same. And as you can see, we can go down. And you get hit as well, but yeah, it's the same thing. So now let's make our way to the bottom side, and this place, as you can see, there's something down below. This is actually a boss, and this is Umu. So Umu is the easiest and the most difficult boss at the same time. It is very annoying. As you can see, yeah, I got hit, but as you can see, if I try to hit her, nothing really happens. Him or it, nothing really happens. And Quirrell joins the fight, and the only way to... So what we have to do is buy some time for Quirrell so that he can damage the Umu. And then it will become vulnerable. I'm just getting hit for no reason. I think I'm just getting hit for no reason. Please don't mind. I think it should be close. Yes. Let's use our spells because you get a... Yes, that was really easy because we had Shaman Stone. But the main purpose of this fight, or the main trick to this fight, is just do as much damage as you can in that phase when it's vulnerable, because otherwise the fight will keep on going longer and longer and you will be hit by those annoying attacks. So making our way to the left side, or right side rather, here there are these inspect tablets that you can't really understand what they're talking about. They talk about a lot of words, but actually I heard that if you pick out the correct words, you can form grammatically correct sentences. But I don't really care. Please don't mind me. And before we actually go to the top, that is where we actually are supposed to go, let's make our way to the left side, because here it should be somewhere here. Yeah, this is a tank full with charged lumaflies, and that is actually a journal entry as well, so it is important to have them. And this is another inspect, boom bam whatever. Now let's make our way to the actual dreamer. As you can see, this is the dreamer inside. And yeah, you don't fight the dreamers in this game, you actually fight the guardians protecting the dreamer. So that is how it works. So now you can see we can't really do anything. You can inspect this and it will say something glows within the tank. And Quirrell is here, and if you talk with him, so he kind of reveals that he knew the teacher, and this is Monomon. Yes, this is Monomon the teacher, and he knew Monomon. And if you don't recognize by the kind of hat that he's wearing, that is actually the mask of the dreamer, as you can see. And here he's lying down. And he has these sad words for us. And now what we can do is dream nail and go into the dreams of the dreamers, making our way forward. This is the dreamer, and don't worry, this is not a fight. You just need to kind of bully them. Just hit them a couple of times, and when you're done with this, hold the focus button and you will focus and you will absorb all of their life energy or soul, whatever. So now we have broken, or we have unsealed one of the three sealers from the Black Egg Temple. As you can see, the mask disappeared. And here we are back. And he tells us some words, and yeah, we have to and if you dream nail him, to think such a small creature would bear the kingdom's fate. This is what he thinks. And this is it for Quirrell's quest. And there's a last thing that you can do with Quirrell, and that is something we'll do in this episode. I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens. There's an achievement for spending the last, or there's an achievement for spending the last moment with Quirrell. So yeah, let's make our way back up top. This is where we fought Umu. Yeah, just I don't really care at this point of time. Now that we are here, let's rest. And now we are actually done with Fog Canyon. As you can see, this place and this place leads to a new area that we won't go to right now, but we'll see what happens. And now what we're going to do is let's see, we can go to the abyss, to this place right here. We can also go to Kingdom's Edge, to this place right here. So these two places, let's do that right now. Let's make our way back into the abyss. So now we can go back to the Queen Station just from the left side here, as it's connected to the topmost floor of the station. Here it is connected. And yeah, one more thing actually, if you guys remember, this is where there was this creature Willow that you can talk to, friendly creature. But now that we have the dream mail, she actually thinks about eating us. Should I eat it? The others around here are awfully bland. So yeah, her motives aren't clear, and you can actually reach this place. Delicious. This is what she is eating, and she is actually eating these dead bugs, if you didn't realize. So please, not food. And here we have a Hallowness seal. So that's it for Willow, I guess. Thank you. And now let's go to the palace grounds from Hidden Station. So yeah, for as you can see, we didn't really require the shade cloak in order to get, or shade cloak, sorry, monarch wings in order to get into the Fog Canyon boss. You only need Isma's Tear. So if you and the Dream Veil, obviously. So if you come here earlier and fight the Dreamer, you can turn Forgotten Crossroads into Infected Crossroads, or you can either get the Monarch Wings, and that will be the same, or that will have the same effect. So what we are going to do is make our way back down into the abyss. We just need some soul, so here we have soul. As you can see, let's make our way down by dodging everything that is possible or that is in our way, and let's make our way to the left side. Here we are, and here if we use our Howling Wraith's ability, we get the Abyss Shriek, the much more powerful version of the Howling Wraiths. So now we have got 3 spells and their upgraded versions. We also have Shaman Stone. So if we are talking spell wise, we are at our maximum. You can't upgrade your spells anymore longer. But what we can upgrade more is the nail. So that is what we will do when we get our hands. I'm just getting hit for no reason again. we will get our hands onto 3 payloads. So that is when we will upgrade our name. So let's climb our way back to the top. I don't mind if I'm not talking, because nothing really much to talk about at the moment, other than getting hit by spikes. And yeah, so there's actually another ability that we can unlock by giving enough essence to the seer, and that will actually give us the dream gate, and we'll talk about what dream gate is. I'm just going to tease you by the name. But yeah, now that we have reached the top. Oh yeah, and there was another thing here at this place. If you guys remember, there was this weird statue that was asking us to drop the geo. So if you guys remember, we need 3000 geo in order to get something from this. So for now, I'm going to drop everything that I have. So that will be just about a bit more than 2500 geo remaining to give to the statue. So no worries, we don't really need geo at the moment. So what we are going to do now is go to King Station. And from there we'll make our way into the Kingdom's Edge. So we are going to, as I was talking, we are going to make our way to this place over here. So let's do that. I actually don't have my I don't have my Wanderer's Wayward Compass. Let's use that, why not? Let's use Spell Twister, because actually we are going to be needing soul in beyond that gate. I'm planning on destroying someone with the help of our new spell that we got. So let's make our way. So here we are in Kingdom's Edge. So we need to we can yeah, I don't think we can climb over there. No, we can actually. Okay, that actually gives us a good way to go forward. So let's go there. So we just go down. For some reason these bugs stop at one place and then don't move forward. Don't really know how that works or why that happens, but yeah, who knows. So I think it's over here. Yup, it is over here, as you can see. We can go through this, and now over here this shadow wall just leads to this Dream Warrior fight, and this is probably the toughest Dream Warrior fight, but I'm going to show you an easier way to do it if you want to just finish the fight as fast as possible. But yeah, he is the strongest. His name is Markoth. So let's fight him. So as you can see, his attacks are these spirit blades. And he uses the dream shield. Let's actually destroy him with our, and now he has summoned 2 dream shields, but he is almost dead. Yup. You don't even need to learn his attack pattern, but yeah, he will shoot those spectral blades and use his dream shield. If you try to dodge everything, it will take a lot of time. I think the best way to fight is just collect some soul and spam Abyss Shriek. With Shaman Stone, it is just the one of the highest damaging combos in the game. Never have I been defeated in combat, that too in less than 30 seconds, I would say. I think 30 seconds, not I don't know. Yeah. Your darkness consumes me, and for that we get, I think we get 300 geo, if I'm not wrong. No, 200. Okay, or 250, I guess. 250, we got 250. So, thank you, Mr. Markoth. So now that we are done with that, let's see. We are almost done with with Kingdom's Edge. We are just left with Colosseum of Fools and this path right here. I think we can slowly make our way into Deep Nest. That is actually something that I think we should do. Deep Nest is the next place that we should go to. Deep Nest, and after Deep Nest we will in Deep Nest we'll take care of the by mistake we'll take care of the Dreamer, and then we'll take care of the Dreamer in the City of Tears here to the top by going through this way. But yeah, let's actually go to Deep Nest. Of course, we won't be completing Deep Nest in this episode, but we will surely cover as much as we can. So I will meet you guys at the Queen Station stag, because that will be the closest in order to drop down. So I'll meet you directly at Queen Station. So here we are, guys, back in Queen Station. So let's make our way deep down into Deep Nest, where, if you guys remember, we actually died, and I actually have a different idea in my mind. Rather than going into Deep Nest that we can start in a new episode, I don't really want to stretch that in the same episode, which is almost half done. Let's go back to Hidden Station. I'm really sorry for the sudden change of plans, but what I'm going to do is let's get Grub's song instead. Yup. If you guys remember, we have an old enemy here. That is Lost Kin, the dream version of Broken Vessel. And we are a bit stronger now because we have our upgraded spells, and we also have an upgraded nail. So what I'm going to actually do is, in fact, I forgot. Let's go back to the bench. In fact, I think we should put on Unbreakable. Again, I said Unbreakable. Fragile Strength. It is Fragile Strength, not Unbreakable. So, yeah. Because there's a difference actually between fighting normal bosses and dream variants. If you fight dream variants, you don't actually die. As you see, as you might remember, when we were dying against Broken Vessel or Lost Kin, we were just coming back to the room, into the real world, if you would call it. So that means that the fragile charms that we have equipped, that by theory also shouldn't be breaking if we die to him by any chance again. So that is something we are going to do right now. Let's get hit by these creatures, because why not? We all love getting hit by them. Yeah, sorry for the weird cut, guys. So let's fight him. We don't actually have soul, and that is not something that I like, but no worries. And now that we have our shade cloak, we can actually go through some of his attacks, or go through him rather. As you can see, boom. Let's start using Shaman Stone and our Desolate Dive. As you can see, we are already doing a much better job than before. Yes. Yup. And that's it, guys. We took our sweet revenge from the Lost Kin. As you can see, we were much more stronger than before and played much more patiently and rationally. So, and after defeating these dream variants, we get essence, and I think for this we get 300 essence, 400 essence. So thank you so much. 400 essence is a great thing to have. And in the main game there are 3 bosses which have dream variants: the False Knight, the Soul Master, and the Broken Vessel. In the DLC they added more dream bosses, and in another DLC it is just filled with dream bosses, if you would like to call it that. So we will again fight False Knight and the Soul Master in different, of course they will be much more stronger, but yeah, that is we will fight them, and not in this episode. This is now, let's end this episode. We will go back to the resting grounds and talk with the seer, because I think we have again collected essence for at least 2 objectives. So that is something really exciting. In fact, how much time do we have? 12. Okay, so we can actually do another thing in order to get more geo, because if I'm not wrong, she asks for 900, then 1200, then 1500. But no worries, let's go and first talk to the seer. So now we hold 900 essence, and for 900 essence we actually get the Dream Gate. And what the Dream Gate does is, you can set a Dream Gate at a particular location in the map, and by holding down and while holding up from anywhere in the map. Of course there will be some places that are exceptions, but from anywhere to the map you can actually teleport back into the place where you set the Dream Gate. So that is a really good thing for fast travel. Amazing thing, and to save a lot of time, but it just costs you 1 essence in order to travel from one place to another. So it's a very good good ability. And we also collected 1200. And we get an Arcanet. That's again 1200 essence. And yeah, we need 1500 essence. So I'm going to show you how the dream nail works, or the dream gate works. So while holding this, as you can see, we have set a dream gate here. And for example, if we go anywhere, you can go anywhere to a different place or a different area altogether, like anywhere in the map, even at the you are here at the resting grounds. If we go at the fungal wastes, if you just hold the up symbol or the up button, you can reach back to the where you set the dream gate. So that's awesome. And before we actually end this video, let's try to get, how much essence do we want? That's 43, so this won't be enough. But now what we are going to do is actually fight this boss right here. And the only way to defeat him is, you can't defeat him in normal ways. You can't hit him in normal ways with the nail or with the with spells. But you can stagger him, but you cannot harm him. The only way to harm him is by completely killing all of these people here in the Spirit's Glade. So once we attack one of them, Revek will be hostile towards us. So, and you need to dream nail them. And now as you can see, Revek is over here. And you can see, now that we have Shade Cloak, we can actually dodge her attacks. And yeah, we are actually at a very bad, because she does double mask damage. So what we're actually going to do is, nope. So there is a much better way to do this, but what I'm going to do is heal. Firstly, let's heal. And whenever you actually go back and enter this place, everyone he will again get neutral. So what you can do is actually use your spells in order to stagger him for a short while. So I'm just trying to dodge her attacks, or his, I don't know, the gender. Oh no, oh, I had charm. Oh, I had the charm. I forgot that I had the charm equipped. Okay, but no worries. So actually what we should do is get the Dream Wielder and maybe something like Long Nail. So the Dream Wielder will actually help us charge the Dream Nail much faster, as you remember. Yeah, so just to be clear, I actually died 2 times while I was collecting all of the essence spirits, and no need to worry, because after actually dealing with all of them, as you can see, he's a bit staggered, and now you can talk to him or you can just murder him like that. So that is how you defeat Revek, and you get some essence from here. So yeah, and we still need 25 more essence for the next objective. But yeah, that's it for this episode. In this episode, we got ourselves the first dreamer. We defeated the first dreamer, and we got the ability from here. We got the ability overground mount, and from the overground mount we got the howling race, and we upgraded our howling race here. We got the abyss shriek, and we defeated Markoth. Markoth was over here to the side of Kingdom's Edge, the right of Kingdom's Edge. So we got some essence, and we also bullied some people here in the Spirit's Glade. So yeah, I'm actually going to go get my shade because I want my shade. I don't want to remain in broken state. Where are you, my shade? Come back to... yeah. So that's it for this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and hope you guys are able to learn something from this series. I know it's a very... I know it's not up to mark, it's not perfect. It's my first walkthrough series. But yeah, if you have any tips, suggestions, or advice, leave them down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.